Nigga got a movie. That nigga got a diner.
Fellas.
Hey, let me mute it. Let me mute the Brody, cause
Nigga got a driving.
bro. Hey, what's good with you? Callie, what's up, man? What's good?
That driving.
I can't call it what it do, fellas.
Man.
Another night on
Yeah,
God's
that
earth.
nigga can't hear you, bro. That's why I said, hold on, man. Like, nah, we ain't gonna do that this episode, my nigga. This the positive. Hey, we gonna call it the pod, like the pod divital. Or did I say that? Positive vibe podcast, nigga.
Positive vibes.
Anyway, but we'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
But I'm with it, you know what I'm saying? But what's good with you brothers, man? How you brothers been, man?
Man, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm on the earth. I'm observing, living life. What it do, y'all?
Yeah, for sure,
Yes,
for
sir.
sure, man. That's what's popping, man. That's
Trying
what's
to stay
good.
out the way. Trying to stay out the way.
For sure, man. Yeah, what's up with you, Ledge? How was your week, Brody?
Hey man, it was it was good, man. No complaints, man. The Oregon weather is changing, so for us,
it's fall closer. Season.
Yeah, man, it's getting closer to them hoodie season, so that's cool.
Hoodie season already.
I got all these
hoodie and cuddle season. Yeah, hoodie and cuddle season. You know what I'm saying? They out there prospecting right now.
Yeah, man.
Hey, it's gonna be a bunch of them standing outside at midnight in full on ballroom garb. Like, what the fuck is it? Some they out here doing at midnight in ballroom garb and shit.
Some of these niggas is harpooning too. They harpooning, trying to get them something big and warm.
Man, for real, right?
Harpoons out there.
For real, nigga, trying to get that blubber.
Yeah, they ain't going.
And they need
fish,
some blubber for the season.
Oh man. Hey, but to each his own, man.
Yeah, speaking.
I love them all. So,
Yeah, speaking of the agua, man. Of the agua, you know what I'm saying, man, bro. Down there in the Atlantic, man.
Yeah, man.
In the Florida seas, bro.
Prayers out to the families out there, man.
Definitely,
hope
man.
Everybody is,
prayers out to my
get
families
somewhere
out
safe.
there, Brody's fam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We definitely want to give positive vibes to the brothers and the sisters down there, man. You know what I'm saying? The potential, because as of right now, things are, brewing up.
Yeah, man.
But to the potential victims of Hurricane Milton, we definitely want to give, prayers up and positive essence and vibes to those folks, to those peoples, man. My mom is down there. She in Fort Lauderdale, you know what I'm saying? So if you brothers could definitely put some of your God power out there for her, as well as my my cousin, my first cousin on my mom's side, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But I spoke to them, text them, and they said everything is cool. For them, it's like a walk in the park, the way they talk about it. Oh, it's cool. It's going to kind of swing this way, or we're too low for it, so, but they do have evacuation procedures in place just in case,
Right.
So, yeah,
yeah,
but,
man, pray that everybody should be all right out there, man. Can make it through it. They already had a tragedy where they lost 227 people already from Helene.
Oh, word?
Yep.
Yeah. Then,
that was just right around the corner. So
that
it's
was
that
just
hurricane season for them, bro. So it's just starting, I believe.
So you definitely prayers out to them, man. Hope they make it through it.
Yeah, man. I mean, man, the way, we're going to show some content. We're going to show some content of some crazy mother flippers called hurricane chasers.
Man.
I'd be surprised if there's anybody that look like us part of the team. I'm gonna pull the Kendrick Lamar on this and say they not like us, man.
They chase the tornadoes too. You got tornado chasers.
You know, I mean, but they got a good purpose behind it. They trying to help the system. So
some do, some just chase.
When it land, when it land, you know what I'm saying? They can get emergency evacuations done quicker because it still ain't quick enough after all these years. So
yeah,
I feel that. But yeah, you're right. It's those ones that just be like,
yeah, they on that yeehaw. Yeah, they on that yeehaw, man. Yeah,
and shit, man.
Yeah, thrill seekers.
It's surfers too that's crazy like that. They be like, I'm about to go catch this wave. Like, nigga, about to go die in that tsunami out there. Tripping.
Man, you know, the way I look at it is like this, dude. Like, we don't do none of that. They not like us because we don't gotta thrill seek. Like, you know, we could just go outside and just, blaze up in front of one of them boys or something. You know what I'm saying? And that's equivalent to chasing a hurricane for us. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
so
I said, you want a thrill seek, take your hand out the steering wheel when the police coming up.
Man.
Take one of them hands out the steering wheel if you want a thrill seek. See if you get shot.
Talk back. You know what I'm saying? Talk back. do some shit like that. Say something slick.
That's why you pull me over. That's it.
Right.
Why you pull me over?
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
for real. Right.
He's got a gun!
Man. Bruh. So, that's our thrill seek equivalent.
Man, for real.
Yeah, dig. But yeah, let's get into these thrill seekers, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look already. Somebody that needs some suntan. Yeah, man, let's get into it. Fair use.
A racist podcast tonight.
Hey, fair use, YouTube chill, man. Hey, am I saying something wrong? Man? Look, hey, SPF 30, bro. Am I saying something wrong? Especially on the top of that dome right there, bro. Shit.
You got that Mr. Clean.
Hey,
like
word blaze, man. Hey, but yeah, fair use. Let's get into it.
This is powerful video coming from hurricane hunters who flew in to the storm. It is impressive footage, and it gives you a glimpse at what is headed for this community. Let's watch. Damn is right, followed by nervous laughter. Very powerful video there. Imagine the force of those winds and all that rain hitting a community that's already been weathered by the storm. We actually want to get you a perspective from someone who is going to be not close to Treasure Island, roughly about 2 hours away in Sarasota, but is still concerned about the effects of Hurricane Milton. We have with us Eric Arroyo. He's a Sarasota County Commissioner. Eric, thank you so much.
Hey.
That was earlier, so it's up to $1.80.
Man, they saying it's up to $1.80 right now, bro.
Breaking records right now.
Man. Hey, did y'all see that, man? They was on that like they was in a Six Flags ride or something, just having a good time, man. They was chill.
Yeah, man.
Like they all just smoked like some Cali Kush or something. It was like no worries.
They probably did. It was like, hey man, let's kush up. Might even Jameson up or
Hey,
something.
Right.
hey, that paycheck probably is what got them motivated. You
Hey,
gotta
what
be
you
getting
say? You
paid
think
doing something
what
like
you know what
that.
I'm saying? How much per hour would someone
I
have to
mean,
pay
man,
you
you
brothers?
talking salary.
Yeah, you talking salary.
Okay, but salary ain't always better per hour. But
But I
okay,
mean,
if we say
we-
I mean,
salary,
it's
how
the
much you
same
say
thing
per
if you break
year?
it
you
down.
might need
I
like
mean, give me at
upfront
least
money or something.
250.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
no, I
So
mean,
how
like,
much
I need it before I get on the plane, like, so I can spend it just in case.
up front? How much, man?
To do that,
Per
250, 300 a year.
250, 300?
You say 250,
Yeah,
300. I'm saying,
yeah.
I mean, I don't believe they even get paid. I think it's like non-profit. But if you do get
Hell
paid for
no.
something like that,
Non-prof.
yeah, they they
but hey, the non-prof, they know how to, it's just like
they still
You
get
the
know how to
paid.
collection plate.
manipulate it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know,
he
Yeah.
should be on
they
payroll, but they
don't
gotta be
get
making
paid, but
most
you
of
know,
that.
but I say about the same, maybe like 350. I say like 350 for me or something. Like if they're asking me, it's gonna be like 350.
Man, yeah, 350. I could see that.
Three,
Yeah, for sure.
They gotta be up there, man, because you see
Hey,
how that
I'm
shit
on
was
the.
looking.
Hey, I would figure that they not. It's only when it's really popping off. So they probably would get a lot of days off. Et cetera, man. But yeah, man. I don't know. One of you brothers want to be one of the first black hurricane chaser. Y'all want to make history, man.
Nah, I'm
We
What
trying to get
about
this
you,
mother.
life?
I ain't even a tornado
I'm trying
chaser.
to help get this podcast popping, so we ain't got to do none of
All right.
that shit.
Hey man, we
You
need a
know?
first. We need a first black something in everything,
Hey
right? So
man, not that.
come
I
on,
don't know if
man,
you.
come
I
on.
don't
What
know
about
if
you,
you.
legend, bro? I can see you doing it,
I
man.
mean, I might
Yeah.
go to one of those what's that park where they got the big fan and shit to be going. I can do that shit.
Oh, okay. He said go to the park,
Yeah, or
go
like
to the
The
theme
little
park
water
and go
park,
on like a little
you know
simulation.
that fan that Missy had when she had that plastic
that
that
Great Wolf.
garbage bag on and shit. Like I can do something like
Do
that.
that Great
That
Wolf
type of
Lodge.
win.
Do
Or
that
that
Great
Michael
Wolf
Jackson
Lodge.
win when he throw the shirt back, saying with the chest out, you throw the shirt, throw the shirt back, nigga. I could do one of those with like 25-mile-an-hour or something, like
Right.
Yeah.
a breeze chaser. There we go.
Breeze chaser. Hey man, you already on that time though, right? Hey,
Man.
you already a legend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the breeze chasing.
Yeah,
Word
breeze chaser.
blaze.
But yeah, man, on a more, conscious note, man, positive vibes, man, to the potential victims of Hurricane Milton out there. If we have anyone out there in that area watching, you know what I mean, tap in with the comments.
Don't make it political.
Definitely.
It's not a political situation.
Be safe, man, because I see a lot of Floridians out there that's they
Bro,
kind of
some
don't
folks taking
they
some
don't really
pictures.
care.
Yeah, they treating it like it's a breeze.
Yeah, and I'm saying, man, as far as they talk about on everything, bro, it's worse than people think it's gonna be. So they might want to.
I seen on the news they had some
ease
folks taking the pictures behind this big ass barrier. You know what I'm saying? When the waves was splashing up behind them, then covering them up over that barrier. These folks out here taking pictures and videos like it's
trying to go
cool.
viral.
Like that won't snatch your ass up in that ocean and swallow you.
You about to go viral and be gone.
Man, I don't understand it. People just love playing with their lives. I don't like playing with my life.
Yeah, man. Someone got, that's the thing. I just think, bro, it's because they the citizens down there, bro. And it's, everyone's not prepared to just, get up and evacuate like that, you know what I'm saying, on the spot.
Not
So
them.
I think
We
they
know
try
that,
to
you know?
Weather the storm.
Yeah, exactly. They
Yeah.
try to they coping mechanism is, they telling themselves, oh man, everything's gonna be cool, everything's gonna be all right. I
Let
ain't
me go
trying to
take
max
these
out this
pictures.
credit card by going, 100 miles north and et cetera, you know what I'm saying? So I
Right,
think that's what a lot of it be, you know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you right now, bro, if I was to live in Florida, I would probably have land further inland, just in case. So anytime that, you know, boom, I just, you know what I'm saying, you hop in the Range Rover or whatever, you know, the Jeep, you know what I'm saying, just drive to your spot, man, where you got the whole orchid of orange trees and shit, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, but hey, man, you know,
I'm gonna go visit non-tropical weathers.
hey, man, yeah, probably, yeah, or just, yeah,
Everywhere
just
in
visit is one
Mars.
thing, but yeah, living is like, man, that's a whole nother, you know,
Yeah,
monster within itself, you know.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but word Blaze, man. But yeah, you know, blazing into, you know, some things, man, that's going on in the political sphere, man. So
Oh shit, here we go.
I had came
Politics.
across, man, some information. You guys, you brothers probably watch the Math Hoffa show, right? Math Hoffa. You know what I'm talking about? The brothers that be in the barbershop.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you know, to the audience out there, man, there's a
I know
podcast
what
called
you're talking about, yeah.
Math Hoffa.
My
Yeah, and they
bad.
be in the barbershop, you know what I'm saying, you
Yeah.
know, chopping up game, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, anyway, they had RFK on there and they were interviewing RFK, and RFK had brought to my attention about a sister named Cheree Peoples, who is a California resident, and she so happened to be living there under the time when what's good. Let me make sure you still in the fray. Oh, okay. But yeah, she happened to be living there around the time that Kamala Harris was not the governor, but the attorney general, right? And Kamala Harris, she had instituted a California truancy law to bring back in the funding that was being lost. So it was somewhere around $1.8 billion per year in funding for education in the state of California that was being lost due to pretty much the truancy of the students and whatnot, right?
Okay.
So she instituted this law, and this sister Cheree Peoples has a daughter, still has, not had, but has a daughter who has sickle cell, right?
Mm-hmm.
So around this time when this law was instituted, her daughter got very, very ill. Like she came down with sickle cell symptoms, and she had to be in the hospital for about 60 days. So, you know, Cheree Peoples, the mom, she notified the school and everything, and they were aware, you know, everything was supposed to be in order. Well, one day, officers knock on her door and come to arrest her, right? And so I have a 3-minute trailer, you know, because they're coming out with a documentary about it, where, you know, it's a 3-minute quick little trailer where they're going to, you know, go into it a little bit deeper. There's the full documentary actually is already out, but it's like about 15 minutes. Of course, we're not going to sit here and watch a 15-minute documentary on Blaze for the culture, especially for you TikTokers out there, right?
Hey, but oh, okay. I seen it, and all thing I really want to ask is, but why now?
Well, because I think, man, part of it is, you know, people are saying that she's tough on crime and she's good on crime and all these other things. But the reality of it is coming out, okay, what type of or what sort of crime is she tough on? And it seems that the quote unquote crime that she's tough on just so seems to target individuals of a certain hue, if you get my drift. You know what I'm saying? And so in this political sphere, it just comes out just like with anyone else, right? Like they put Trump under the microscope. Any presidential candidate is going to be put under the microscope. I mean, that's just how it works.
So politics. I'm just tired of all the politics, man.
So, you know, but I think that the thing is, this does need to be highlighted, man. When I watched it, bro, to be trill with you, bro, it almost brought me to tears because the thing is, it's like I have daughters, bro. And when I was seeing a little girl in pain, you know, in the video, like that hit me hard. Like I had to pause it. I couldn't really just go at it immediately. And then my first thing I'm thinking like, damn, could you imagine having a daughter in that situation and you the only one there for her and someone come to your door and lock you up just because she missed 60 days of school, bro, for being sick? And then here's the thing. So we could say initially, okay, that wasn't, you know, the current VP's goal, right? Was to lock someone up under them circumstances. But neither did they, after the fact, do anything to mitigate it from happening after it already happened. And they didn't do anything to apologize. There's no apology, and there's no resolution, right? Where, you know, any monies or settlement was paid out, despite, you know, Cheree Peoples losing her job, right? Losing her place to live.
How long
having
ago
to
did
live
that
in a
happen?
hotel.
When she was Attorney General?
Yeah, man.
Why is it coming out now? That's what I'm saying. Why?
But the same reason it comes out, the same reason why they talk about what Trump did with the Central Park Five, bro. That was in the.
Why should it come over? She became vice president, and I would ask the same questions with him, even with Trump. Like, why now? You know what I'm saying?
You know how it is.
Because bro, they trying to muddy up the character to see who got better character. Yeah. And here's the thing, we got to keep it real, bro. The demos have been going hard at Trump, right? They muddy up his character and they're always trying to say, oh, he's racist, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
How many times Trump did mock them with different type of names? He got different names for everybody in there. Sleepy Joe, you know what I'm saying? He called him Crazy Karma. Look, come on, bro. And Trump tell people, oh, they trying to take away this, take away that. What about people, innocent people getting beat up and kicked behind that shit that he said, bro? And you said what they just now got some balls and starting to push back, you know what I'm saying? Like they should have been a long time ago because we've been punking both sides for the last 6 years. You know
yeah, I think so, as a nonpartisan, yeah, you're right. It's politics. I think as a non-partisan, you know what I'm saying, it's essential though that we just bring like a fair narrative, like a just narrative, not to tell people who to vote for or who not to vote for, but putting it out there for what it really is, because there is a biased media that's trying to paint one as a savior and another as a devil, you know what I'm saying? And to me, they both on that demon time. You see what I'm saying? So I think it is important, especially for us, you know what I'm saying? When I say us, black folks, you know what I'm saying, who are always getting swindled and hoodwinked into doing something that is not beneficial to us. We need to have the facts. We need to know that. And part of us being the culture, right? We blazing for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Blazing as in fire, right? Because fire destroys, but it also rebuilds after the fire, bro. So, you know, we coming in.
I'll say this, not to cut you, but I'll say this.
Oh, no, go ahead, Brody.
To kind of chime in on what you're saying in regards to like being nonpartisan, Demo, Republican, whatever. I don't really. It's all a show from the gate. So both sides is putting on the show from the gate. Both sides are saying what you want to hear. Both sides is going at each other and is throwing in anything they can think of to try to throw some salt on their name, throw some dirt on their names, any way they can from either side. But at the same time, us thinking that this voting and us back and forth with each other, going back and forth, you this, y'all Republicans that, Demos this, Trump this, Kamala that, like all this back and forth, and at the same time, the people that's really controlling it is them rich higher ups. They controlling the whole government anyway. They telling them what to do, giving them the money to do what they gonna do, and they pretty much pulling the strings of the puppets the whole time. They just puppets, and they getting the strings pulled, and they get a little leeway with they give them a little rope, just like a puppet would. You get a little rope to go over there a little bit, a little rope to go over there a little bit, but bring your ass back here. Come back to what we telling you to do. Nah, y'all ain't doing that. What you want to get? You want to get the people what? Hey man, shut. Hey, bro, that ain't why you president, bro. We get you up out of here in a second, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And while we back and forthing, that's really what's going on. What needs to happen is we need to start pushing for something different to where like we got a coalition for like demos, Republican, nonpartisans, everybody coming together as a whole and be like, hey, we're gonna give y'all 60 days to show something. Show us something that you said that y'all was gonna do. That shit ain't done. Yeah, we changed the things. Y'all up out of here.
Hey, word blaze to that, man. To add to your wisdom, Brody, that's why it's important that we bring the truth to the culture. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Like the truth to the culture, not to try to make one an angel and make the other the opposite. Exactly. Like this is what it is, because there are more quote unquote, for lack of a better term, angelic candidates, right? That don't get no light, that we know that the demos spend millions of dollars in legal fees to block them from getting the light, right? So there's the RFKs, there's the Cornel Wests, there's the Jill Steins. Exactly. And let's keep it real, within the past 16 years, the demos have been in office for 12 of those years, bro. So all of these atrocities and all this stuff that's affecting, you know what I'm saying, the citizen and especially black citizens, you know what I'm saying, they've been the bulk and they've been behind that because they've had more control and influence over the politics within the past 16 years.
Yep.
So, you know, the thing is for me, bro, I really want to get rid of both of these parties, bro. You know, when I look at Jill Stein, she part of the Green Party. It's like when you hear what they're saying, it's almost like this is what a real politician is supposed to be, right? Because we pay taxes, right?
It's Squirt Blaze, but don't let me. Can I say something real quick?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here's my thing, right? Those of us who live like on the West Coast part of the, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're getting at, Callie. I know what you're getting at. Yeah.
We only count as the popular vote. We don't count to make change in the presidency. You know what I'm saying?
In the electoral college.
That's in the electoral college. That's those other states out there.
What is it? It's Ohio, Pennsylvania, and is it Iowa?
No,
I think it's Iowa.
I know it's Pennsylvania. I know it's is it Wisconsin?
I think it's Ohio.
Wyoming?
No, not Wisconsin. Iowa. I think it's Iowa, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. I think.
Well, anyway, that's where it counts. You know what I'm saying?
Those are like the swing states, right?
Yeah.
Are the swing states. So even if Trump or Kamala get the popular vote, it doesn't mean nothing when it comes to the presidency. So my vote doesn't really count. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't count towards when it comes to deciding who is our president or who is not. It's only 5 states that decide.
Our vote counts at the
That's
state
not
level,
fair.
And that's the shit that we need to educate our people on. It
You
counts
know
at the
what
state
I'm saying?
level. And
Like,
at the
come
county
on,
level.
man, what you
Like,
talking about?
Those
Shit needs to be changed.
What I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Put it
hey,
up
to
for
the Blazing
legislation.
Knights out there for sure. You know, locally, that's important. Like, definitely pay attention. You know, like I've been looking
To
at
your
some of the
local
candidates
stuff.
that we have for mayor and whatnot. They stink as well.
Yeah,
But it's the whole red and blue parties that really just stink, man. You know what I'm saying? But they try to spray potpourri over it and make it seem like they this, that.
Yep.
And bro, they, you know what I'm saying? They just smell like ass. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
and
up.
So
that's why I
you know
hate
what I'm
talking
saying?
about it. It's like, man, I ain't hearing nothing from nothing. I don't care what they did, what they doing. What are you doing
For us.
right now?
What
Not
are they
just
doing for us?
For the homeless people. Get these homeless people out of here. You know what I'm saying? Go put them up somewhere. Y'all got the money. You spending billions on everything else. You mean tell me you can't build some facilities to help these folks out? make them go to damn to rehab and sit there and
always
cleanse
something,
their
bro.
asses out, put them through programs. Like, come
Right.
on, man. But we got money for
Nice.
migrants.
Yep.
Man,
We're giving them a $500 million
speaking
to
of
go
the
start
budget,
new
right? The
companies
national
and
budget
whatnot.
is an issue. Not to cut your wisdom, but to add to your wisdom, Brody, with the FEMA.
Yeah, FEMA,
Right. So
said they ain't
FEMA
got no
don't
money.
have money, and we got all these hurricanes going on, bro.
Right.
You know, that's an issue, right? Because all the money is being outsourced out of the country.
So now we
Right.
down. They saying it's depleted. They don't got no funds,
Come
and
on,
this
man.
hurricane season is just starting.
Come on.
You know how crazy that's gonna be if they ain't got no funds to help these people out here. It's like you telling me we helping all these other countries, and our people gonna be looking crazy out here.
Right.
Y'all got niggas fucked up out here,
Yeah.
bro.
Speaking of, man, before we get into this short video with Cheree Peoples, I want to know, man, what y'all brothers blazing, man? We on Blaze for the Culture, so what y'all brothers blazing for the day, man?
I had some black cherry gelato.
Okay, word Blaze. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Fire
The
got
black cherry.
Yeah, it was blazing like a motherfucker.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds scrumptious.
Yeah, I got me some of that. I got some of that strawberry, cough. Yeah, nah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
Yeah, man, and I'm up in here with some of this white this white flour, man, you know what I'm saying? Some CBG, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, I
High
was like,
CBG,
wow,
man.
what the? You mean
Yeah,
some of
yeah.
that Trump?
Hey, it's low THC. It's low THC and high CBG, you know what I'm saying?
Look,
He
O'Shea
smoking
got
some
that
GJs.
Trump. He got that Trump in there up on that mirror. You know what I'm saying? You better watch out.
That's an inside right
Yeah,
there.
it's inside. You bringing smoking them G.
Hey, what was that, Callie? What'd you say, bro?
I see you got that Trump down there on that mirror, boy. You better be careful.
You ain't funny, bro.
He said
Hey.
that white. I'm
Hey,
like,
to the
huh?
blazing
You got
nights
the
out
Trump?
there, tap in.
He did say that white though. You know what I'm saying?
What? That's what it's called, man. It's like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's
What the fuck he
Okay.
say? Trump bumps.
Oh, the Trump bumps.
Is
Yeah.
that what he say? He said Trump bump. We gotta. I
Then
don't
he
know,
got some of
Dump, I
that
don't know if
Trump.
you listening, bro. Like tap in. Let me know if that's it, bro.
yeah, man. Hey, and to the blazing nights out there, like, let us know what y'all blazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Blaze for the Culture, so we want to know what y'all blazing, man. Is y'all blazing
what's
cigars? You know, hopefully y'all not blazing. You know what I'm saying?
Some cigs, man.
The cigs, yeah.
We just
We're
can't
not
blaze
blazing
on
for that culture.
YouTube.
Yeah, not the Lucy's. No Lucy's on Blaze for the Culture.
No.
But yeah, man, let's get into the content. You know,
Maybe
fair
black
use. YouTube chill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, let's go.
Arrested.
I intend to fight for Black Lives Matters. I intend to fight.
If Black Lives matter to her, why didn't I matter?
Because of truancy, California public schools lose $1.4 billion a year in funding.
I want money.
I don't agree what Kamala Harris did to my mom.
So I decided I was going to start prosecuting parents for truancy.
And I spent a majority of my time here at the hospital.
When Kamala Harris was the California Attorney General, she had me arrested and prosecuted because my handicapped daughter was sick in the hospital and had missed some days of school.
I have sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell anemia is a hereditary disease and it is very, very painful.
In 2012, like all California parents, I received a threatening letter from Kamala Harris saying we'll go to jail for a year if our kids even miss 10% of school days. Little did I know, there was a warrant out for my arrest. All of a sudden, the police is outside my house and they started banging on the door. They told me I was under arrest for my child missing school. I was shocked. I said, but my baby is sick. The school knows that. And they said, go talk to Kamala Harris. Place your hands behind your back.
My mom did nothing wrong. We did everything we were supposed to. I was always bringing doctor's notes, always calling the school to let them know that I was in the hospital.
But my hell was just beginning. They gave me 2 charges. I spent the next 2 years in court fighting these charges. Kamala assigned her nastiest prosecutors to my case.
My homicide prosecutors, my gang prosecutors. And they went over there and I said, when you go over there, look really mean.
All the time I had to spend going to court, I was struggling to care for my shame.
We are going to make sure that you face the full force and consequences of the law.
I lost my job and couldn't pay rent, and we got evicted. I became homeless. We had to move into a motel.
And I ended up being in the hospital a lot during her trial. And in that hospital stay was when I had my stroke.
I had a stroke about 4 or 5 days ago, and right now I'm doing pretty good. My hand is doing okay, I guess.
Let's be clear, my values have not changed.
Look, I am not a political person, but I want people to know what Kamala Harris has did to me. If she do it to me, she will abuse anyone if you give her the power.
The truancy program got a lot of criticism too. Did you actually lock anybody up?
No, we never locked anybody up. We did prosecute some cases, but far few, only about 20.
My message to all Americans, especially Black Americans, do not trust Kamala Harris.
First of all, don't trust nobody. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Just come out.
Hey, I mean,
And,
the part with her daughter, that was sad, man. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, that's
I feel
definitely
bad for her,
a sad
but,
situation for a daughter that's in pain, but I don't like
Yeah.
that video. I don't like the way they put that shit together.
That music, the
I
way
don't
the
like that
music came on
I
when
don't
the
like
cops
the laughing
came.
that they put in there in between.
The
Like,
scripted,
make a real
yeah.
video.
Come on,
Don't do no
man.
scripted shit,
Yeah,
first
this-
of all.
Somebody
And,
paid her.
And then I'm gonna say this, man, because I don't understand people if you don't understand the law and like the legal system and like how the shit trickle down and work. She attorney general. She got mad lawyers that work for her. I mean, she running shit. So she got a staff that run that work beneath her. She ain't looking and reading every fucking case to come through there. Like, if y'all stupid as hell, if y'all think that she attorney general and she reading some random nigga, some random nigga or whoever.
I wouldn't say that's random though, but I get what you're saying.
That's
Yeah.
but
a random
that's
person
why I was
out of all
asking
these
why
cases,
that.
she gonna read every single one of these, and she like, oh, you know what? Yeah, prosecute that bitch, and hey, you
That's
need
why I
to
was
get that, send
asking
that
why
nigga to jail. Like, they not
After
doing that.
seeing the way that
They got
video
other
is.
lawyers that's doing that. Her lawyers that work for her is prosecuting, because that's their job as prosecutors is to fucking prosecute. And as defendant, after lawyers, that's defense lawyers, their job is to defend. So it's defend and prosecute. If you ain't prosecuting nobody, you ain't working, nigga.
Word
Yeah,
play.
So don't think every single case, when they be like a prosecutor, it's like, oh, they prosecuting this motherfucker just because. Like, the legal system is fucked up, but at least know how the shit works, man. Fuck.
I just,
Yeah, so I mean, I'm with you on that, legend. I'm with you on that, legend. I think yeah, phone ringing. Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, end on that. Yeah. All right, cool.
bro, that shit
So
was
yeah, I
corny.
think this is the thing, bro. I'm with you on that. The way that they did the editing and all that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was real
Cheesy.
sleazy, right? It was real sleazy. Outside of that, though, that was the trailer, by the way. That wasn't the actual documentary. The actual documentary is like real in-depth and thorough. It don't got all that sleaziness to
It
it.
won't
So
get none
whoever
of my
did that was
time.
definitely, I would say, whoever did the editing on that, you know what I'm saying? Shame on you, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, because it won't get none of my time. None of my viewing time will be on that, bro.
However, though, to bring light to it is this. It did happen.
Yep.
It was messed up. It shouldn't
Yep.
have happened.
Yep.
Now that
Yep.
the current VP is the current VP in the office and running. How is she going to respond to that?
Exactly.
That's how I look at it. It's really that simple. And to you, Callie, you said why now? So my thing is this, right? Do you think that it was reported around that time that it happened back in 2013?
I don't know. I can't say. But what I do think is that she was paid for that. You know what I'm saying? And probably a little hefty, pretty penny.
Yeah, allegedly.
You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Because
let's say that.
look now, I say allegedly, because Kamala popularity is so up right now. You don't think somebody came and you're like, oh, you know, we found this story from this that happened 20 years ago. Where this lady,
they gonna get everything.
Man, we need to get in touch with her. You know what I'm saying?
All of a sudden, she could have missed anything. Oh yeah, we did.
Look, but look, like 3.5 weeks away from the presidential vote. Like, oh, you right on time.
Yeah, man, that's why I'll be like, at the end of the day, it's kind of like you can't really trust. I mean, like I said from the gate of this thing, you can't trust nothing these motherfuckers say. It's all a movie.
And then it's scripted.
So we can't trust what Cheree Peoples is saying?
Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with the individual.
Because that's what I'm doing. I'm bringing light to the sister, and I want to bring her story out there to the culture. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's more so about. It's less so about them folks that got millions of dollars, and it's more so about us, the citizens, you know what I'm saying, and our people, you know what I'm saying, that's being affected and hurt by this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sister, man, lost her job, went homeless. You know what I'm saying? The little girl.
It happened so long ago. Why that?
I mean, I want to look into the sister to get more facts on it. I want to see the documentary just so I can get more facts on it, to see what exactly happened, why she ended up going there, who was the lawyer, why he ended up prosecuting that, because the lawyer had to push for that. So whoever the prosecutor was, definitely had to push for it. And I mean, he could have just been pushing for it just for a number, which is the problem with a lot of this shit in this legal system. They get more money on W's. So you know what I'm saying? If they just push another W through there real quick, they don't give a fuck who it is.
I mean, the truancy law is not for the citizens anyway. It's not about the kids anyway. It's about Cali making up for almost $2 billion in budget due to kids being sick or truant or whatever. And that $2 billion, it's not like it's going to go to the kids anyway. It's going into the pockets of the governor.
That was mostly for the gangs.
The attorney general, the mayors, the senators.
The gangs, bro. Like that's more for the gangs, the truancy, because it's a lot of little bangers, baby bangers out there, and they was trying to get them off the street because like New York, you know, they got that already in play in New York for like, I don't know, last whatever amount of time. But in Cali, it's a lot of little bangers out there, and they be out there. They be having them like lookouts doing a bunch of dumb shit. So they trying to. I mean, that's what it said when I was reading into it, where we're supposed to start. You know.
I read about that. I also read about the fact that, like I said, they was losing $1.8 billion in budget.
I feel
in
like,
yearly budget, and so that's why they instituted the truancy law. It
like
wasn't about morality or trying to help the citizens or this, that, and the third. It wasn't about that, and we know.
Well, you got to understand that every department, right? It's those that look to fuck people over, and then it's a pocket of people that's actually doing their job. So you got to give them the ones that like they're the ones that suggest the type of shit like, oh, we got to get these little bangers off the street. They the ones that's actually trying to do their job. And then, you know, with politics and anything else, they gonna throw that shit, they gonna throw shade on it. And, you know, oh, wait, you know, it's a perfect opportunity to clear up this budget, throw some people in jail, we make up the budget, make this motherfucker, make it look like we're trying to help the little kids at the same time. And then at the same time, you know, you ruining lives, throwing parents in jail because they ain't looking into the cases. Like, it's situations like that where, you know, just like that mom where, you know, that needs to be looked into. You can't place her with other parents that just ain't watching their kids. But the fact that the law is the law, getting caught up like collateral damage. You know what I'm saying? It's collateral damage.
Word plays, man. What's the next topic of the day?
Yeah, you know, let's blaze
politics.
So yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man. Again, you know, just going back, just going like, I mean, people don't gotta watch it or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's about, like I said, bringing light to the culture, making sure that we bring justice to the people. I mean, there's too much going on, you know what I'm saying, with our peoples and politics, you know what I'm saying, pretty much putting a foot on our necks, you know, just like the brother who just got executed that was innocent, which has happened, probably 500,000 times, you know what I'm saying, in history. I mean, the other brother that was in Cali, you know what I'm saying, around the same time the current VP was the attorney general in his case and how that turned out. You know, I mean, we could just go on and on and on and on and on about it. But I do think that it's important because we could sit back and complain about all the atrocities and all this stuff that's being placed on us. But if we're not being the media that's bringing the truth to the culture so that we can come with resolutions and whatnot, then we just need to just shut up and blaze, right? We can't say nothing when something happens if we're going to rely on the people that currently run the media to paint the narrative instead of us painting the narrative for ourselves.
But I mean, you still got to know the topics and the information of what you tapping into before you go into.
Man, come on,
so, you know.
What was that,
Callie? Black folks been going through the injustice system for hundreds of years, man.
Yep.
This ain't something new for us.
I mean, it ain't gonna change.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not gonna change tomorrow.
It's been black people prosecuting black people niggas for years. I mean, the nigga that trying to prosecute O.J. Simpson.
All of them need to be. Hey, and bro, Callie, this ain't about. So I just want to put this out there. This ain't about choosing somebody to aim and fire at, bro. This is about bringing light to all that. To every single one. It doesn't matter what it is. It's about justice first here, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't got enough, you know what I'm saying, God power to be reaching out and taking care of everybody else. Some people got to take care of their own communities. But when it comes to our communities, you know what I'm saying, if this is all I can do is by simply just saying, hey, check this out, just in case you can see why these laws are not in our favor. It's less about who's even the attorney general. It could be anybody that's the attorney general. It don't gotta be VP. It could be anybody, but whoever was the attorney general at that time, if they're now running for the current presidency and they're placing themselves as like, oh, we're fair and we're just and we're tough on crime, but we're not locking anybody up, which we can see on the Breakfast Club. That was a clear lie. Then that needs to be put forth. Like the truth needs to be put forth. You know what I'm saying?
As politicians been lying for years.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe none of that shit. So you different than me. I don't believe none of these motherfuckers. So I'm not gonna waste my time.
You don't believe Cheree People's daughter was sick and she got arrested? You think she would put that out there and knowing that can be verified? I'm just saying.
Once I watch the documentary, get full information, and look for myself and see for myself that this ain't no shit just popping up like everything else, then yeah, man.
But what I was asking you, bro,
from watching that trailer, it got me suspect. Now, if I'd have seen something else besides that trailer, like a real ass interview where she looks sincere,
exactly.
I'd have been fucking with it. But
that trailer was
sincere.
Bro, we got the ability to filter.
We
have the ability to filter through it's just like take all the shit off the sandwich, bro. Let's get to the meat of it, bro.
Watch the documentary and then that's it. And then, make your decision from there. But I'm definitely not going to be going one-sided on nothing, nigga, until I reach shit, because I don't trust none of these niggas.
I mean, what one-sided do you think that I'm going towards? That's what I'm asking. What one side do you think I'm going towards?
I don't know what your side is.
I'm going to this flag behind me, foundational Black American side. That's the side that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Cheree Peoples is a foundational Black American. That's the side that I'm on. This ain't got nothing to do with anybody else except for our peoples and making sure. Now I get it. The video was sleazy and all that, bro. But we grown ass men. As grown ass men, we should be able to filter through the sleaze and see what it really is. You know what I'm saying?
Like I just said, nigga, I don't trust that shit. It don't matter. It don't really how you don't gotta put it 50 different ways, nigga. It's gonna be the same answer, nigga. I don't trust none of that shit. I gotta see it, nigga. It ain't nothing personal, nigga. Like I don't trust it, nigga. I feel you.
I was just asking you don't trust Cheree though. That's what I was. That's all I'm asking.
I don't trust nobody. So Cheree is on the list, nigga. I don't know them. I know y'all. I trust y'all. I trust you. I trust this nigga right here.
All right, man.
Anybody else? There's too much AI going on. Everybody got a story.
Bro, we can go to the public files, bro. I mean, I'll pull up while we on the show. I'll pull up some public files. We can pull up some public files on it, bro.
Nah, we ain't got to get that far.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I don't want to paint somebody that was a victim.
I feel you.
Of an injustice as someone that has character of a liar, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Like, I don't think she's lying. So let me clarify, because, you know, there's people out there that's watching. There's blazing lights out there. Like, this ain't nothing that we're saying, like, I don't trust or believe her. I'm saying watch this documentary so that you get the full information off of what exactly happened in that situation so that you know exactly what's going on for this woman and her child that has suffered in this situation, if that's what's going on.
Don't watch the clip, though, because you would not watch the documentary.
Just wasn't it. But that's just the trailer that I don't trust. I'm not saying I don't trust Cheree Peoples in any of that. Like, that's what you need to put the light on. Definitely watch that. Definitely look into what's going on with that truancy shit, because that sounded like some bullshit if that shit went down. But that whoever made that trailer, get this motherfucker out of here, because that shit was not the one. Like, you dropped the ball. You was trying to be viral or something and put all them extra effects in there for no reason. Like, if this woman is saying the real story, I don't even know why you put that shit in there in the first place.
So don't watch the trailer, because you definitely won't watch the documentary. You'll be mad.
I definitely want to see what happened now. Now you done sparked my curiosity to where I gotta find out, because they done fucked up this trailer. They got me mad on this fucking trailer, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm more upset about what happened with Cheree Peoples, but I get you. Yeah, the trailer was sleazy, bro. It was trash. But my rage is pointed towards the injustice that happened with Cheree Peoples. But I get it. The trailer was absolutely it was booger wolf. It was trash. It was everything nasty, basura, landfill, toxic waste. Yeah.
Inquire minds. Want to know.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, speaking of more sleazdom, you know what I'm saying?
Sleazdom.
Yeah, we're going to the sleazy zone, y'all. We're going to the landfills.
We know Diddy is on, the Diddy shit. You know what I'm saying? And we know he's facing serious charges. We know rightfully so. If he's guilty, rightfully so, right?
Man, straight up. It's
but
horrible.
who do you think is gonna be punished more severely? Of course, Epstein, of course, he's out of the picture, but it's just like, he's part of that sleazdom.
Yep.
Didn't they drop the case on Weinstein?
Yeah, in New York.
So you know about that. People don't. They keeping that shit under wraps. People don't even be knowing about that shit. Bro.
Yeah, they want the appeal on that one. So
they working on Cali right now. So that 23 years is erased. But that's what we about to jump into right now. Let's get into that shit, bro. That shit is ridiculous,
crazy.
bro.
I was like, really?
Sweep it under the rug. I mean, the case is going on this
I hear
month and next
nobody
month.
talking about that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? That happened like a few months ago.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, nobody talking about that.
Yeah, man, because we've been distracted. We've been distracted.
I like that.
You see what I'm saying? We've been Drake and Lamar distracted.
Yep.
We've been Diddy-fied.
Politics.
Horrible. That's too bad.
So
them
yeah,
all.
I mean, clearly already we see, you know, who's gonna get punished. You know what I'm saying? The worst, right? One's dead. The
Right.
other man is already, you know, damn near exonerated in New York.
Damn near
Yeah, he
dead.
that one's gonna be a mistrial. So now he only got 16 years in Cali. He only in jail because he, you know what I'm saying, they still got to go against that Cali.
And once the
Man.
precedent is set in one state, that sets the precedent in another state. So most likely it's gonna be the same, you know what I'm saying, in Cali.
I think Diddy gonna commit suicide. Hate to say it, but
Well,
that's the
I
only
don't
way
throw
out.
energy
Yeah.
out there, but
Yeah, it's gonna be
he got a lot of kids.
it's gonna be a suicide.
Mentally or physically.
Same thing that
However,
happened
which
to
way it go.
Epstein right before he you know, let go of that list. All those black names that was crossed
All
out that
of
was
a
going to
sudden.
Epstein Island and shit.
All
And
of
then
a
you see,
sudden.
and then you know what happened to, you remember his little suitor that was out there, the little chick that worked for him.
Oh
What
yeah,
happened with
she's
her
still
her
in jail.
case?
She's still in jail. She tried to.
Yeah, but what happened with that list? All of a sudden they were supposed. Remember, she's supposed
Yeah.
to reveal that list, and then like, what happened?
What happened?
What happened? There's a list.
Still in
Well, we
jail.
already know, you know, I hate to say it, but Diddy is gonna be, you know, he's gonna be found guilty, bro.
Yep.
You know, and not only that, the civil suits, they're gonna bankrupt him, right? Because here's the thing. Here's how those civil suits weigh out. If you got 100+ different civil suits on you, you gotta be in court for every single one of those civil suits. If you miss just one, it's an automatic what? They award. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need to file
The
us a
plank.
civil suit.
So, like, hey, what's the hotline, right? We need the Diddy victim hotline. Gene Deal, put the phone number out there. We seen you call it
Yeah, G Deal, because you
on
put
the
out
Art of
everything else.
Dialogue.
Yeah, send me that number, bro. Like, I mean,
You know what I'm saying? DM me that number, man.
We need it.
I couldn't even do it.
Right.
I mean, bro, it's crazy, man. You hear about they putting concoctions in the baby oil, bro? What?
Yeah, that, you know, give them that tingle.
Ugh. Nasty word.
Who was knocking their asses out? Like, what?
Ugh.
What kind of, I mean, that was a mad scientist type thinking right there.
Hey, man,
Equal. We
most
did
of,
it.
most of the people was walking into that door willingly. You know what I'm saying? He had the baby oil on the tray when they going in there. Like, hey, you know what you're going into, and you go up this stairs.
I don't know if he told them there was something in the
Oh, yeah,
baby
they know.
oil.
Yeah, they
I
had
thought
the
he
baby
just
oil at
said,
the
let me
bottom of the
wipe
steps.
this on you. You wipe this on me.
Nigga Diddy was like, no, Paul. Nigga Diddy was like, you gotta be oiled up before you can
That's
get
hard.
up there. You gotta start putting the baby oil up.
That's hard.
Johnson & Johnson. I hope y'all didn't fucking sponsor this dude. Fuck.
They look like they were all Johnson and Johnson.
Man.
Hey, I was wondering why there was no baby oil for the babies at
Man,
the stores no more.
man, this shit- he'll never be respected again like that in the streets, man. He was
Hey, I
once a
did see
respected
something that
guy.
they are trying to look into
won't
some
happen.
information that's trying to tie him with that Pac thing though. So
Shit, man, with all that pop thing, that Jay-Z, they trying to tie him in everything. They tried to leak him and Jay-Z up and Beyonce up with some shit right now. So they was all involved. Now,
Yeah,
one chick,
man, that's
he run
another
her
thing.
mouth.
They're definitely weaponizing this whole RICO thing to take brothers' money for sure. Yeah, that's definitely what it is, man. Implementing guys just because they got photos of done business with this guy is
I don't know
it is
what's
what it
that.
is, man.
I can't
Because
say.
now those guys got to pay lawyer fees. I heard, yeah, like you was saying something about J and B. What's that R&B singer that's just been everywhere viral, telling all the stories and whatnot? Anybody know what I'm talking about? What's her name? It's something like it's what's the sister's name?
Something
Like she's
white.
she's a R&B singer from back in the day, and she's like going around telling all these stories, and now she's just going in talking about all these Diddy parties or whatever.
You talk about
and so like they're suing, yeah. Hey, to the Blazing Knights out there, if you know what I'm talking about, you know, chime in, put it in the comments. But I can't.
It's from the Pussycat Dolls.
I can't recall her name right now. I don't know what she's from or whatever, but it's
I
like,
believe it's the Pussycat Dolls.
yeah, but yeah, you know, she's being sued, or she's suing J&B, and so I read somewhere about there's a legal defense. You know, they got to get their money up. Of course, they gonna win in that regard because they got way more bread. You know, but yeah, man, that's the thing. They're gonna start going after all these different, you know what I'm saying, folks that was in these photos or at the party or whatever, and you know what I mean, they're gonna extract resources from them and legal fees, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's gonna be a wrap. Word Blaze.
So, you know, but put a positive spin on it, you know, the positive spin is that we getting rid of the gatekeepers in the culture, right? So maybe, you know what I'm saying, now that we can get rid of the filth, you know what I mean, and sanitize, you know, the gatekeepers in the culture, maybe now we can get some real constituents in the culture putting out real vibes, real music again, you know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it, you know?
They're just gonna get people to replace them. You know what I'm saying? Replace them. They've been doing it for years. Replace them with the next. This person's played out. Replace them with the next one. Just keep replacing them. You know, as long as you got money to keep throwing in niggas' faces and show them a lifestyle they ain't never been involved with before, they're gonna always be able to control that motherfucker.
Well, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, to those opportunists out there, those sleazebag opportunists can see what they do. Because once they done with their tools, what they do, they break them in half. So, yeah, I mean, there always can be somebody in line to want to take that, like you said, no pun intended.
No, take that.
You know, but they know what's going to happen in the end. You know what I mean? If you get too bossy, right?
Yeah.
They going to break you in half. So.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But blazing on, you know, to the Blaze Excellence of the Week. You know what I'm saying? My Brody brought this to the attention. A Black Wall Street in Florida, you know what I'm saying? I think it ties in also what's going down there in Florida, you know, with Hurricane Milton. But Brody, you know what I'm saying? Chime in, let them know a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, what we about to view, man, because you was putting me on to this earlier.
Oh, man, you know, I just kind of stumbled on to, I think the page is African Archives that I'll be following. I stumbled on to, you know, some articles and videos that they was posting of the Black Wall Street in Florida, man. Looked like they had a prosperous community out there that was just thriving out there, kind of like the one we lost previous, and I didn't know anything at all about it. It was my first time, you know. I heard about it, but I didn't know any information on it. So it was kind of like, kind of dope to see it. And then it was kind of like, how the hell did did everybody else get their properties all of a sudden on the beach line where, you know, if this was all owned by us as a black community? So like, how the hell is it owned by nobody black now?
You know, what do they call that? Eminent domain?
And I mean,
that takes place a lot too. I mean, so
when you see the video,
you will
see,
man. They've been doing gentrification for years, man.
It look like they robbing
That's
niggas
what they
on
go.
this
They
one.
go. They go to the hood and they wipe us out. They push us out towards further away from the stuff that
these
they
brothers and sisters had money.
Yeah, and you know, there were several
several
across the nation. It wasn't just in Tulsa or just here. You know, Rosewood, we know about that, but there were several.
Man,
so, but yeah, man, we want to highlight though the excellence that these brothers did, that these ancestors did, you know what I'm saying, for the culture. Let's get into it.
Miami's vibrant history includes a significant black presence right from the start. When Miami was incorporated in 1896, a remarkable 162 of the 368 men who voted to officially form the city were black. Among them was Silas Austin, whose name led the city charter. Miami's black communities weren't just present, they thrived. Overtown, once known as Miami's Black Wall Street, was a cultural and arts hub where legends like Billie Holiday and Nat King Cole performed. This neighborhood, along with Coconut Grove, was a beacon of black excellence and creativity. Take Dana Albert Dorsey, for instance. He was Miami's first black millionaire, owning Fisher Island and the city's first black-owned hotel. And in 1945, Virginia Key Beach was designated as a space for black residents, a significant move during a time of widespread segregation. Even though segregation restricted their jurisdiction, Miami's black community had its own police precinct and courthouse. These institutions were a testament to their resilience. And did you know Miami's vibrant history includes...
So, you know, that's a quick synopsis of the Black Wall Street in that area.
Yeah. Word up.
So we just wanted to highlight some excellence on that part, you know what I mean? But
Word up.
yeah,
Word
man.
blaze.
Word blaze to that, man.
I mean, that still kind of pissed me off. They need to get back to that because
I mean,
it's
gonna take
weird
unity.
To see. Say it again.
It's gonna take unity with us, with all black folks. Better get back to that. It takes unity.
Well, you know, the unity then was simple because it was the law. They were forced to be unified, right?
Well,
because of segregation.
They were segregated.
Yeah,
but
so they was forced to work with each other. I think that we're getting back to that. I think that the nation, unfortunately, the way that things are going politically, you know, we're being crushed. We're being forced into a corner, backed into a corner as Black Americans to once again, you know, do what we got to do for ourselves, because clearly, like, they're saying straight up and down, they not going to do nothing for us, right?
Well,
like, we know one of them, the VP, said that openly, you know, so clearly we seeing in the politics for the past umpteen years, they not going to do nothing for us. And it's a nice sizable amount of us that are on code and definitely are getting into the politics, including myself, and not getting into the politics to do red or blue, but to do black. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Malcolm. Martin Luther King Jr.
Hey, definitely not MLK, y'all. Like, I got nothing against MLK, but MLK wasn't my vibe. It was definitely X for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Dr. Umar loving ass nigga over here.
Hey, word blaze, man. It is what it is.
It's a revolution.
It's what it is, man. Hey, but that's what it just goes to show somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got black children who will produce black grandchildren and black great-grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? And at the rate that we at, if we just keep just being like, oh, you know, it's always going to be like that, they not going to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing. You know, and I don't want that for my legacy. So, you know, it starts with, you know what I'm saying, us doing something, and at the minimum what we can do is have a voice, you know, because 25 years ago, we didn't have this voice. We didn't have outlets to be a media to tell our side of the story and to have our narrative. You know,
ain't nothing wrong with trying, but when you got folks out here, man, that's doing their thing, and they, you know, not to downplay anybody doing their thing, but when you got our children looking up to Sexy Red, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Gorilla, you gotta look up to women like this, or you got our guys looking up to.
I don't take no blasphemy talk about Glorilla, all right? You take her out that conversation, man.
Come on, man.
So to add,
get him, Glow.
So to add what you saying, Callie, that's why I'm the opposition. My daughter is the opposition. Yeah. My son is the opposition to that. You know what I'm saying? They on the other side. That is what it is. I'm saying I'm bringing balance to the culture. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of us out there, and we don't need to be celebrities, right? We don't need fame to do it.
No.
You know?
But
like our ancestors weren't celebrities. They didn't need fame to do it. I mean, and the fact that, like I said, we could just get on YouTube, we can get on Instagram, we can get on TikTok or whatever and unite and tell our story. That's what we should be doing. Instead of talking about the problem all the time, because we know we could talk about it just so we know what it is, isolate it, analyze it, and come with the resolution. And that's what this is. You know what I'm saying? This is the resolution. This is the solution. You know, number one is having that communication, that dialogue, you know?
Well,
that's
thank you for the education tonight, fellas. I am about to word blaze it out. Hit
all
that
right, brother.
button for me.
All right, brother. Next time. See you, man. Bless up.
One, go.
Yeah, blazing on to some more Black excellence within the culture, some more Blaze excellence within the culture. We want to talk about someone who does have some fame and does have a little bit of celeb status, right? Nas honoring hip hop for the second time in a year. Now, the first year, I think we covered this earlier on the Blaze for the Culture, where he honored Rakim and Scarface, who are some pioneers of the culture, right?
Exactly.
And those brothers, you know what I'm saying, needed to be honored. But not only did he just honor, because we talk about these issues that permeate the culture, right? We talk about the Grammys and how the Grammys is biased and unfair and whatnot. Well, this brother Nas decided to do something about that, right? He brought the hip hop Grammys to the table, where we honoring our pioneers, our legends, our icons, our people who are part of the culture of hip hop, giving them their flowers. And then not only that, giving them a retirement plan, giving them health care. So it just goes to show that things can be done when we lock in, we focus, right, from the grassroots perspective and do what needs to be done. So I just want to give a round of blazing cigars to Nas, you know, for honoring hip hop. So here we can see this brother honors 3 of our pioneers, Kool Moe Dee, Grandmaster Caz, and Roxanne Shante at the awards. So this is our form of the Grammys right here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It says he paid tribute to hip hop pioneers Kool Moe Dee, Grandmaster Caz, Roxanne Shante at the 2025 Grandmaster Award, sharing a number of pictures from the event, which was held in Las Vegas this past weekend, organized by the Paid in Full Foundation. The Queensbridge MC celebrated the 3 important figures in hip hop history. Nas started by saying the second at Paid in Full Foundation Grandmaster Awards congratulates pioneers Roxanne Shante, Grandmaster Caz, and Kool Moe Dee. These innovators were at times uncredited, slept on, and if not for them, there would be no us in hip hop. They changed the world, and we thank you. So that's how we do it, right? You know, this is how we do it. This is how we affect change.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? We got to put the truth into the narrative, the truth into the culture. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to give a round of blazing cigars to Nas, as well as Kool Moe Dee, Caz, and Shante for your contributions to hip hop, which allow a flurry of us in the culture to thrive and survive off of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You dig?
Word blaze to that.
Word blaze to that. And to the constituents out there, you already know, we are live every Wednesday between 8:05 p.m. and 8:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you could do us a solid And tell a friend to tell a friend.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Tell a future blaze a night to tell a future blaze a night.
Yay.
And yeah, until next time, next Wednesday, chime in, follow, like, subscribe, and please share. And before we blaze out, oh, there was somebody that chimed in. It was Jaguar Wright from earlier. Thank you, MD Burr 888. That's who it was. It was Jaguar Wright. We appreciate that. And you are an official blaze a night of blaze for the culture. So blazing cigars and flowers go out to you. You did. Blaze out.